Hello everyone, I'm Rukiharu. Welcome back to the Dragon Shrine. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys the fusion variant of a Blue Eyes White Dragon deck post October Banlist. Now, with the release of the Mega Teens for this year, we are introduced to a new fusion monster for Blue Eyes White Dragon archetype, and that's the Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. It is somewhat similar to the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, in which it has same attack and defense and require the same material, which is 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon. However, it has an additional effect unlike the vanilla fusion monster, in which your opponent cannot target or destroy this card with card effect. Once per turn, you can target one card your opponent control, destroy it. But if you fusion summon using a Blue Eyes Alternative Dragon as a material, you can destroy up to 3 cards instead. The only downside is if you activate this effect, you cannot attack with this card. So yeah, it's kind of like the last effect is a bit weird, because what's the point of destroying back rows of cleaning up enemy boards if you can't go for the win, which has been the purpose of Blue Eyes White Dragon all this time, which is clear the board, go for game. But regardless, I kind of like these additions to the fusion family. So without further ado, we go with the deck profile. Now, by now, there's a lot of variant out there, and this is just my take on it. I didn't put any of the Predator Plan engine because upon testing, I found myself a lot of the time having cards that I do not want to be on my hands, thus ruining the engine as a whole. Due to that, I also did not include cards like Diffusions. While it's a good card, right now the only way to search it is through the Predator Plan engine. So perhaps a heads up to the Konami R&D for the card game. Maybe they could think of something to support the Blue Eyes, especially in terms of the ritual and the fusion variant of the deck. Also, while we at it, Blue Eyes need a Link monster. Yeah, preferably Link 2, Link 3 and Link 4. So let's go with the deck. Again, like always, we'll play 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon, 3 Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon, and 2 Dragon Spirit of White. Next, we run 3 White Stone of Ancient and 2 White Stone of Legend. Now I'm adding up another copy of White Stone of Legend because in the fusion build, we need to have the Blue Eyes White Dragon in our hands as quickly as possible. So an additional an additional White Stone of Legend really helps for us to see that Blue Eyes card in our hand. Next, I play 2 King of the Swamp. Shout out to my friends Eric, who saw me play this deck when I meet up with him for a game at our locals, and suggested some edits in this build. One of these edits is to play only 2 King of the Swamp instead of 3, because while you want to see it, you don't want to see it too often. The last thing you want is to have 2 King of the Swamp at your hand at the same time, especially if you already have polymerizations in that hand as well. Next, I play 1 Glow Up Bulb, 2 Ash Blossoms, and True Effect Failure. We still have some synchros in our deck, but it's not the main point of the deck. Next, we go on to our spell cards. We play for our draw engine 3 trade-in, 3 the Melody of Awakening Dragon, 2 Dragon Shrine, 1 Foolish Burial, and 1 for 1. Again, same with White Stone, we want to see the Dragon Shrine as often as we could, but we don't want to have 2 of them at the same time in our hand, so playing 2 is the reasonable choice. What we do usually, we dump out the White Stone of Ancient, the White Stone of Legend, and then with its effect we can gain Blue Eyes White Dragon to our hand. Next, I play only 2 Return of the Dragon Lord and 1 Monster Reborn. I also play 3 Called by the Grave, 2 Polymerizations, and 2 Dragon Mirror. So ideally, we first summon our fusion monster using polymerizations, and by having our dragons in the graveyard, we will then use Dragon Mirror to summon another fusion monster if needed so. Now to the extra deck, we play of course 2 Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon and 1 Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. I was thinking of adding the other Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, such as the Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon and the OG Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, but I haven't got my copies of Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, so I'm withholding that sort of build for now. The reason I didn't get it, because in January it is announced that we'll be having the 4th reprints of the movie pack, but this time the cards will be in secret rare, so do expect all my Blue Eyes White Dragons and Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon to be bumped up in rarity, so that's gonna cost a fortune. I play only 1 Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, 1 Azure Eyes Silver Dragon, and 1 Black Rose Moonlight Dragon. Synchro is not the focus of this deck, though it is nice to have them once in a while. For the Exist monster, again similar package, Galaxy Eyes package here, as well as the number 38. For our link, we have 1 Blackluster Soldier, the Chaos Soldier, 1 Heretic Seal of Heavenly Spear, 1 Hip Hoshinijin, which is quite useful in this deck because aside from providing 2 markers, if it is destroyed by battle card effect, you can then select 1 light monster from your graveyard back to your hand, so you can bounce out whatever card you needed back to your hand or to the extra deck. 1 Land Foricus. Sometimes you don't have 2 light monster or 2 dragon monster on the field. Land Foricus provide the solutions to that, so again a quite generic and good link monster. And lastly, we play 1 Link Kuriboh. And that's it for this deck profile, guys. If you like this, do leave a like and comment on below what you think this deck could do to improve itself. Subscribe for more content in the future, and thank you for watching.